Hey everybody, welcome back. First of all, I want to apologize for how I look. I don't have any makeup on and might look really tired and dead. But other than that, today we're going to be making jewelry. So I'm going to upcycle jewelry that I have and just change it into something that I like more. And I'll show you my process on how I do that and take you through the steps and show you the tools that you need so you can do the same. Okay, so here's some of the supplies that you will probably need if you want to make stuff like I'm making. Some pliers, these are needle nose pliers, and then these pliers have like a serrated edge to them. So these are good for taking apart jump rings and stuff like that. And then I also have these that cut metal. I'm not sure what they're called. I'll try to put the name up here. But these are just a cut chain if you don't want to take it apart or if you can't take it apart. And I also will be using a nail file to file down some rough edges. Sometimes when you cut metal, it's a little sharp, so you just use this and shave it down a little. It might be easier if you have a better file than this one, but this is what I have, so I used it. Also, sorry that a lot of the clips I think will be blurry because my camera on my phone isn't very good at focusing, and since my channel is so small, I haven't really bought a camera to use for filming yet, so I'm just using what I have. So I'm sorry if some of the footage is not very helpful or if it's blurred and you can't really tell what I'm doing.
So to start, you're just going to want 2 pairs of pliers. We need to open up the jump ring that is connected to the charm so we can replace it with this circular hook. I just like them better. That's why I'm taking it off and putting it on the different hook. But you just have to grab both sides of the jump ring and pull it open, and we'll replace both of these charms with the different hooks. You can save the jump rings and stuff and use them for another project. So where the notch is on here is where we're going to open it up. Be gentle because this part of the metal, you can break it off very easily. I've broken a couple of these hooks because I twist them too much and then they break. So just twist it gently, and I had to open mine up a little bit more. You can open it sideways or you can pull it down, whatever works best for you. Sometimes charms are a little too thick to fit. Mine was okay though. And make sure that it's facing the right way because my charm was backwards. So when you close it up, make sure that it's facing the way that you want it to when you put the earring in your ear. Sorry that it's a little blurry. My phone doesn't focus very well. And that's it. And then you just do that with the other earring. It's very simple. So now we're going to make a necklace with this charm. It used to be a pair of earrings, but I just took one of the charms to make a necklace with it. I'm going to use this roll of chain that I bought at Hobby Lobby. Just cut it to the length that you want, and then you will have to add this a jump ring to it and a lobster claw hook, which is this. And you can buy these as like in bulk, and then you just need another jump ring to attach to the other side so that you can hook it onto that with the lobster claw. So we're gonna open this jump ring and put it through the chain, and then we need to put the lobster claw hook. I usually use a smaller jump ring for this, like I'm using now, and then for the other side I use a bigger one just so it's easier to clip it. The bigger the bigger the jump ring is, the easier it is to get it yourself because obviously you can't see when you're putting it on yourself. So I actually kind of messed it up and I closed the jump ring before I put the claw in. So just reopen it, and sometimes you mess up and the jump ring is kind of wonky, it's uneven, it's bent. You can change it if that happens. I just use the same one, but sometimes I bend them too out of shape where you can't even fix it. So if that happens, then just throw it away and get a new one. But I finished this side, and then we're going to add the bigger jump ring onto the other side. You don't have to use a bigger one. It's just easier to clip when you're doing it yourself and you can't see where you're clipping. You can also add multiple jump rings so that you can make your necklace a different length. So if you layer your necklaces, it's nice to be able to adjust the length of it. just finish closing the jump ring and you're done with the chain, and you just need to add the charm to it. But you can make any length pretty much that you want and just measure it beforehand before cutting.
Now we need to attach this to the to the chain. So you just need a jump ring for the charm, and then you want to place it so that the front of the charm is, I don't know how to explain this, so that you can use this with your right hand if you're right-handed. Otherwise, face the charm the other way, because when I close it, I'll show you guys what I mean. Close the jump ring so that it's on the chain. And now when I go to put it on, the front of the charm is facing outwards, so I can use this hand to clasp on this side. So now we have our completed necklace.
This cross charm is from these spiky earrings that I used the charm to make that necklace. So now I'm going to turn these into regular hoops and clip off the part where the charm was attached, because it just looks kind of weird if you leave it. This clip is going to be long, so if you guys don't want to see this part, just go ahead and skip to the end where I show the finished product. So this little boat was originally an ornament. I just took the ribbon off and I'm going to make it into a keychain. So I took this chain that I had, and I also have like a little hook so that you can use this on like bags or purses as a real keychain. I don't know who wants an ornament from the movie It, but I mean, I watched it and it was okay. But I probably will end up giving this as a gift or a freebie because I just don't think I'll use it. But I wanted to repurpose it from an ornament into something that somebody might actually use more. I'm making another pair of earrings. So I don't know where these little square charms came from, but I think they were from my mom. And these little pearls came from a Hot Topic bracelet that I took apart to just use for different things. So I just wanted to show an example of how you can use multiple parts to make a cute set of earrings. It doesn't have to be just one charm. You can be creative. It's not really my style of jewelry, but I'll either keep it or I'll give it to someone as a gift or maybe sell it. But you don't have to upcycle things for yourself. You could always give them away, and it's just nice to make use of stuff that you're not using or wearing anymore. I forgot to film an outro, so this is going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what your favorite thing was that I upcycled, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.